The question on everyone's lips going into the season review is, will Bath City be offering us a new contract for the upcoming season? Hiya folks, welcome to Club 1, episode 9 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 24.5. I'm Russ. Today we have the season review with Bath, and hopefully we're going to get that new contract and start off the new season with them and get them flying up the table, because finishing 17th wasn't where I was expecting us to finish. So let's jump into the season review there. And we haven't got the little back screen here. I don't know why. Maybe it's a little glitch, but we'll just go with it anyway. So we're going to look at the new arrivals to start with. And signing of the season has gone to Rashawn Scott. 11 games for us, 5 goals, 2 assists. That just goes to show how poor everyone else was that we brought in. Because, 11 games. And you're doing that for us, son. So, yeah. Not really great. Noah Phillips played 1 game, 7 rating. And then everyone else was pretty dire. So, Alex Gibson-Hammond got 10 goals, 7 assists, a 6.9 rating. If we look down at the other end of the table, we got 2 new players to look at. We'll have a look at them in a little bit. Chanka Simba played 14 games, no goals, no assists, contributed to nothing. Wanju Smith again was pretty poor for us. I'll be glad when he goes. And Nathan Holland didn't play as many games as I was expecting for him to from when we brought him in. Jacob Cowler, I'm not thinking he was as good as what he actually was, so we'll go with that there. So signing of the season has gone to Rashawn Scott. Season results then, we got an E for the league because we finished in 17th when they were expecting us to finish around mid-table. So, well, they wanted a top half finish. That's not top half finish, is it, Russ? That's middle of the bottom half of the table. So we do need to push on. FA Cup, we got a B for that because we got to the second round. We were knocked out by Stevenage, who are in League 1, I think. So give a good account of ourselves. And then in the FA Trophy, Dorking Wanderers knocked us out in the third round. Moment to remember then. Our biggest win was a 4-0 win over Hayes in Yedding in the FA Cup. Match to remember was a 2-1 win in the FA Cup over Woking. And goal of the season has gone to Tilson in a 3-2 win over Hampton in Richmond. Finances then, all this is just going to be basic, so we won't look into this too much. We are a 1-star local reputation club at the moment. How are we lined up then? It is with this 4-2-1-2-1. Or 4-2-1-3, however you want to call it. They've gone with a 4-3-3. Yeah, so it's Cowler in goal, at back 4, Greenslade, Parcell, Batten and Akpan, Smith and Tilson in defensive midfield positions, Clark in the centre of midfield, Wanju Smith on the left, Gibson Hammond on the right, and Wilson up front. Interesting, none of them got a 7 rating, so that needs to improve next season. Accolades then, I won nothing because we had a poor season. Fans player of the season went to Ewan Clark. Young player of the season has also gone to Ewan Clark. Signing of the season we knew was Rashawn Scott. Goal of the season we knew went to Tilson. Top goal scorer was Scott Wilson with 17. Most assists went to Greenslade with 11. Man of the match was also Wilson with 3. Highest average rating 6.9 for Ewan Clark. And most pass completed per 90 is 53 for Ben Morgan in the defence. And then these are all records that are going to be set within the first season, and we'll probably break quite a few hopefully next season. So is it history in the making? No, it was not. So manager timeline, not really interested in that there. What I'm more interested in is if we have a look at the squad dynamics. We got average, very poor, and poor there. So that could impact whether or not we keep the job here. If we have a look at the vision, we got a D there and a C minus. So yeah, that's something we definitely need to improve on. And then if we have a look at myself and we go to the contract details, we are up on the 30th of June. So we've got about just under 2 months to convince the board to keep us on for another season. I think if we can bring the right signings in, we could finish just outside the playoff positions. And speaking of signings, we have brought 2 boys in, 2 Premier League youngsters. First one, Joe Gibbard. He is a central midfielder, can also play defensive midfield and attacking midfield at a push. Wants to be a central midfielder, but can also play Mazzala and Carrillo. He joins us on a free from Crystal Palace, so we need those midfielders there. And then the next one in is Joe Knight. He's joining us from Brighton. Again, another midfielder, could play attacking midfield, could play defensive midfield, wants to be a central midfielder, but can play Mazzala and that deep line playmaker role. So I'm happy to have these boys in. We're paying £675 for Joe Knight, and I think it's £600 for Gibbard. is £600 for Gibbard. We have a look at our finances at the moment. We are a little bit over, but players are going to be leaving us. We have a look at the squad and then go by the contract expiries. We have got all these guys potentially leaving us. So it's going to free up a little bit of money. If we have a look at the finances now, it's going to free up about 1.5k in wages. So we can definitely bring some players in there. We'll move some scouting budget over too. Maybe some other players will leave us as well. So yeah, we've got a little bit of playing around to do. If we have a look at the squad planner, we're not going to use this one. We want to use this one. I'm going to go through the tactic in a bit, and then we go suggest everything. We need a goalkeeper. We need 4 defenders. We need a left winger because Holland's the only one who can play out there. Rashawn Scott can play there. I guess him and Nathan Holland are going to be our wingers. And then up front we do need some strikers because these aren't good enough. Adam Coomber is... I mean, he's got this 5-star reputation, so maybe we build on him. Played 1 game for us, come off the bench, got a 6.3 rating, so it wasn't the best. Midfield, we're fine with midfield. It's just sorting out this defence because the only one we've got at the moment is Johnson. So we do need to bring in players there. So that's going to be the focus. Sort the defence out and then find a striker as and when we can bring someone in. As soon as we get any information on sign-ins or the contract, we will let you guys know. But this is the start of, hopefully, a little bit of a rebuild for Bath City. So, we've got this here. To summarise, the board, slightly disappointed with the management of the team. Last season disappointment fresh in the memory and have an impact on the appraisal. So, if we don't attend this meeting, we are going to get the sack. So, let's attend it and see if we can navigate our way through it and keep our job. We agree with the fans who feel that Adam Solomon is playing poorly and should consider dropping him from the first team. I don't remember Adam Solomon. The reason I don't remember him is because we've only just brought him in. So, I agree he hasn't been playing. I suppose he should be on a promise to drop from the first team first few games. I promise that, okay. So we're going to not play him for the first couple of games. I think that should keep us in the job for now. There's still no update on the contract though. So I'm hoping that's going to come through in the next couple of days. We've got about 29 days left at the club under the current contract. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. We do have some retirees. So our assistant manager is going to retire. He is 81 years old. So I don't blame him wanting to retire. And we'll bring someone in and hopefully they will be pretty decent for us. I did say I was going to show you the tactic we're using. I'm going to go with this. It is a 4-2-4 on the wing play instruction. I'm going to put this on positive. I think this is what's going to get us out of the dodgy little situation we're in at the moment, but we do obviously need some players to join us. We've offered contracts to Parcell and Batten. We do have 2 guys in on trial. One of them we've offered the contract to at the moment, Ryan Jones, who can play left back, so he's one that we're going to be bringing into the club, and hopefully we can get this guy. He is at West Brom at the moment, and I'm not going too much on this. I want this to come through before we decide what we actually do with him. But we do need someone at right back. So that's the situation we are in at the moment. We're just waiting for the finance side of things to tick over and then we can sort some stuff out. We're bringing some new staff in too and get 2 new coaches. That will help with the promises that I made to Gibbard and Knight. And then Tilson wants to leave, his contract's up. So we'll see what happens there. Right, so I've got a little bit of a worry on because they're not offering us a contract. I've asked them to offer me a new contract and this is what we've got. So are we losing our job? I think that's what's going to happen. This may end up being a job hunt episode as we wait for the next 17 days to count down. We have brought a new player in though, so things are looking up. Ryan Jones has decided to join us, so we do have our left back. Used to play for us as well. So yeah, he's returning back to Twerton Park to ply his trade and hopefully get us higher up the table. That's my plans for him. So we've ticked over into the new season then. With the current squad we've got, the media are thinking we're good for 6th. And obviously we still have Tilson as the best player in the league before he leaves us because he won't sign a new contract with us. And Rashawn Scott's the next best player for us. I mean, it'd be nice if we could finish there. Not saying we will finish there, but I mean it all depends on what sort of players we do bring in. We do have another guy in on trial, Luke Freeman. Formerly off of Luton, Millwall, Sheffield United. Yes, he's 33 years old, but we're going to need him out on these wings if we can bring him in. It's looking pretty decent for here, so we're just hoping that this is going to fill out, and so will the coach reports on the player. So that's where we're at the moment. Still no contract, and we've got 6 days left at the club. Fingers crossed that comes in. So it is now the 30th of June. We're still at the club, so I'm guessing we're on a roll-in contract now. I'm just going to check that. Contract details. Expires. Yeah, so our contract is now up. So we are here month-to-month contract for £750 a week. And I guess as soon as we're not performing, they get rid of us, or we do perform and they offer us a new contract. Players have left the club then, so Tilson, Greenslade, Russi and Gibson Hammond have gone. Jacob Cook has also left us. So that now leaves us with, I can't see it from there, see it from here, £3,000 to spend on wages. And we need, if we click on here, go for everything, a striker definitely. Right back and a goalkeeper. I think we're okay everywhere else now. That I think we're maybe a left back actually, maybe a left back and a centre back. Everywhere else I think we're looking okay. We're probably going to sign Freeman, but 2 strikers, 2 right backs, a centre back and a goalkeeper. And I think we can get that for £3,000. It is player release day, so we will go round and offer some players some trials, bring some players in. Hopefully that contract comes for us as well. That'd be lovely, lovely stuff if that does happen. Our first bunch of trialists are in and gone, and we brought in 5 of them. So let's introduce you to them. So first one is a backup goalkeeper in Hugo Fischer. 2-star currently, 5-star potential, 20 years old. He's a Slovakian national. He's not played for any of the teams there. Formerly off of Bognor Regis and Weymouth and off of Brighton. I think last season was at Bognor Regis. 33 games, 37 conceded, 12 clean sheets. So he's good enough to be our backup goalkeeper this season. We're still trying to work on getting the main goalkeeper in. Jacob Bowman Clark joins us. He is a right winger, 3-star current belief, 5-star potential, 19 years old, formerly off of Everton. Karen Samuels joins us. He's a central defender. He's down the under-21 team at the moment, so we'll bring him up to the senior squad. 2.5-star currently, 5-star potential, formerly off of Brentford and Liverpool, so it's a good signing for us there. Rurari McConville. We need to put him into the senior squad. Is another central defender, 2.5-star currently, 5-star potential. Joins us from Brighton. So a lot of players joining us from the south coast. And the last one joining us is Thierry Kunya. He is a central defender as well, 3.5-star currently, 5-star potential. Formerly off of Aston Villa and Coventry. Paying £210 a week for him, tackling of 16, so he is going to be a very, very good defender for us, potentially a League 1 standard defender. So that's where we are at the moment with the squad. We do have a few more players in on trial, so Harness is the guy we're trying to bring in, is the main goalkeeper. We've got some right backs in because we need players there. We've got 2 strikers that we're looking at to bring in too. Finances wise, we could go over it. But, I mean, we've still got the scouting budget to move across, so we might be okay there. Squad Planet is looking like this at the moment. If we can get all these players in, I think we're going to be pretty decent. This guy, I'm still trying to get him in, but there's a lot of clubs that are in for him. A hell of a lot of clubs that are better than us, better reputation. But if we can get him, lovely, lovely stuff. That's the right back sorted out. But we've got the options in on trial to try and improve us there. So, yeah, we're looking good at the moment. The media think we're now going to finish with our signings in 3rd. We have Rashawn Scott as the 2nd best player in the league, and then we've got Gibbard after him, but none of them in the Dream 11 for now. Once new players join us, we'll have a look at this. We'll have a look at the where we're sitting with the squad planner, but I think we've got the makings of a very good squad here. Very, very good squad. So we are at the first day of the new season, and we're starting the season again away to Chelmsford City, so hopefully we don't lose 3-0 like we did last season. Transfers in then for now. We're still working on a couple of other players joining us. We have 4 players in the door now. First one is a striker, Ogo Obi. He is a 3.5-star current ability striker, and that's the best he is going to be. 27 years old, formerly off of the non-league route. The highest he has played is the Vanarama South by the looks of things. He was on the books at Watford for a little bit, and then, yeah, didn't make it there. But, yeah, went down to Vanarama South, played some games there. He scored some goals. Not a lot that I would like, but he's got 11 finishing, so that's going to be good for us. He's quite pacey and quick too, so hopefully he can do the job at this level. Reece Hall, he's a player that we had in on trial from West Brom, and then we didn't pick up on him. So, and then he joined us again. He is a right back that's joining us. He's quite nippy, not particularly nippy, but nippy enough for us. We're only paying £300 for him. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. We've got another right back. This one I'm hoping is going to do the deal for us. 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Does look pretty decent. He is Ryan Sears. He's Welsh nationality. Not made any caps there. Spent most of his time playing in the Welsh League. Has a little bit playing in England. A little bit for Shrewsbury. A little bit for Grimsby. So he's got experience playing it at and around this level. And the last player joining us, Mason Terry, is a goalkeeper. We couldn't get the other one. This guy's coming in, joined us. 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Could be a Sky Bet League 1 standard goalkeeper. Joins us off of West Ham. He spent last season at Hornchurch. 46 goals, games played, conceded 79, 7 clean sheets. So hopefully he can do a lot better for us this term. We are looking at one other player joining us. It's Jake Scrimshaw. He's a striker. Not the greatest, but has scored goals around the non-league level. So I'm hoping he's going to come in and join us. A little bit nippy, good work rate. Just need to work on this here. We do have this guy in on trial too, but I don't know if we can afford his wages. So he's going to be I don't know if we bring him in sort of deal. This goalkeeper, we're going to just go terminate it now. We've got Mr. Terry joining us, so we don't need you. All in all then, we are looking at a second place finish in the media's eyes. So that's always good. We've got a good goalkeeper and we've got Rashawn Scott, but no one in the Dream 11. So I'm pretty happy with how things have turned out for us. Just going to click on this, see how things are going. We were going to bring this guy in, but he's not going to join us now. So I think everywhere's covered. Obviously we need that striker in. Maybe we do go in for Seager if Scrimshaw doesn't join us. I don't know how much money we've actually got to offer him. We can't offer him a contract. We'll wait and see if we can offer him a contract. Left hand side though, we're still looking a little bit weak out there for now, but things can obviously change. I'm happy with how the squad has lined up for us. Let's remove these guys from here. Don't actually need them there, and you need to come off of there. You need to come off of there. Yeah, that's it. That's the squad. So let's have a look at what we're putting out there for this first game of the new season. We are going with Terry in goal, a back four, Jones, Parcell, Johnson in Hall, 3 debuts there in the back 5. Gibbard in Knight in the centre midfield, 2 debuts there. Holland on the left, Scott on the right, Simba and Obi leading the line. Obi making his debut for us. We also have Beaumont Clark making a debut off the bench potentially. And that is it. Oh, and Katsukuni Akunya can come on as well at some point. So let's get the team out there. Let's start this new season how I wanted to start the first season, with a win, and go from there then. It's make or break for us really. If we start the season poorly, we're going to get sacked. So we kind of don't want that to happen. Apologies for the break in play there. One of my kids woke up slamming the door. So we're going to kick it off from here. Straight away from the kickoff in, we've lost the ball already in the first 10 seconds, so we need to not concede a goal here. I mean, there we go, we've managed to win the ball back. So it's Knight through the centre of the pitch, up to left-hand side, over to Obi. If we can start this season off with an early goal, that would be fantastic. We're at the corner flag. Managed to keep hold of it. Holland into Simba. Shot is saved. It's hacked away by the defenders. We've started very lively. Should have got a goal there. Wasn't to be, but, you know, we can still push on. It's still early in the game, and we are looking like we're up for this game. 5 shots so far, one of those on target, an XG of 0.86, so a goal should be coming at some point in this match. I think changing to this wing play system in the 4-2-4 should be a lot better for us. We should be able to control matches a lot more than what we did last season. Rashawn Scott was underneath the ball. Hall's picked it up. He's in the box. To the byline, puts it in. Simba can't capitalise on the opportunity. The ball was presented to him along the floor. All he had to do was just guide the ball into the back of the net, and he couldn't do it. Maybe he's not the striker we need. Maybe he's the... We get Sears in. We get... not Sears, sorry. We get... what is his name? Scrimshaw or Seeger in, and that's where the goals are going to come from us as this corner comes in. We defended it well. Knight's chasing it down. Bit of a lost cause though, because it was always going to go to the Chelmsford player. Who Terry should have done better than that. He was wrong-footed. He should have just stayed where he was. Chelmsford take the lead 39 minutes into the game, and it's now how we react to this. How do our players get ourselves back level as the corner comes in? All over the bar. Good connection, just didn't get the right direction on the ball towards the goal. Half-time whistle goes. We are 1-0 down, massively against the run of play. Let's say that to the boys, and maybe make a change. Maybe if we put Scott over there, Bowman Clark can come on and go with that for maybe 20 minutes, and then we'll make a couple more changes. I'm going to encourage the boys to... We need shots actually on target. We've got an XG of 2.27, so a goal should be coming soon. Let's go attacking, because I mean, we're showing the attacking emphasis. We might as well go on the attacking mentality as well and then get those goals. This corner comes in from Chelmsford, and it's up in the air. Not dealt with by us just yet. It's back to the corner taker, who's got players lining up at the edge of the box, and they slam it into the back of the net. It's 2-0. Starting the season poorly again. Starting the season poorly. It's not what I wanted, not what I was expecting. So, coming on is a defender. We are going to take off Johnson. Johnson's coming off. Not corner. It's a free kick. Bowman Clark, edge of the box. Can't keep the shot down though. He was leaning back with the shot there. Over the bar. We should be getting goals in this game. Should be getting goals. But it's just, where is it going to come from? Where's the desire to get the goal? I mean, the shots are going in. I thought we'd give away a penalty then because everything's slowed up, but not at the moment. Gibbard does well to snub the ball out. Jones with the ball into Parcell. Back to Gibbard. What are you going to do with it, son? Into Simba. Simba turns. Finds Bowman Clark. He's on his own at the moment. He's got one in the box. And it's Obi on his debut. There's one back. Go and get 2 more of those. Go and get yourself a hat-trick, Obi. If you can do that, that would be fantastic for us. It'd be definitely what the doctor's ordering, what we need. We are going to make that final substitution now. It's going to be Coomber coming on for Simba. You can sit there and play there. If you can get a goal, you're a young lad. Go and get yourself a goal. That would be brilliant. This and the scoreline is ridiculous, really. They've had 2 shots on target and scored from both of them. We've got 4 minutes to find a goal. Let's go very attacking. See if we can save some face here. 5 minutes time added on. Come on, boys. Get yourself an equaliser. It's not going to happen though, is it? It's not. We lose again on the opening day of the season, and it's... I'm saying we've been FM'd here. Because this is brilliant. That's what we want. This is not brilliant. Jekyll and Hyde performance. Definite Jekyll and Hyde performance there. Right, so we are in 15th. Lost the first game of the season. I'm hoping I'm not going to lose my job. We're not for now. So everything is hunky-dory good for us. Let's look at the schedule then. We will come back at the start of September for Weston-super-Mare and Enfield. I mean, Weston is the local derby, so we kind of have to play that one, and Enfield is Enfield, and we should be able to beat them. With the games that are coming up, we should hopefully pick up maybe 3 or 4 wins, and the board offer us contract. That'd be great, wouldn't it, if that happens? But if you've enjoyed that, guys, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.